Hey everyone, it's Ismaie and welcome to a game called I Am Dead. This is a cute little indie game about, playing as someone who's dead. I saw it earlier this year in an indie showcase and I've been excited to play it for you guys, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Oh, it's very bright.
Well, here I am again. Morris Lupton off for my morning walk.
I don't have very much control over the camera
This
just now.
must be the finest stretch of beach on the finest island the whole world over. For a little speck of land in the North Atlantic, it sure is a good un. Oh, I see those yoga folks up at the lighthouse are up bright and early, saluting the sun and all that. I always thought that looked like fun.
Do they just take a boat out there?
But this walk isn't the same without Sparky. She did love chasing that tennis ball. Oh, Sparky. I miss you, girl.
Alright, come on, we're not even 2 minutes in and you're hitting me with their dead dog.
Smoking more than usual lately. That's funny, that, for a dormant volcano. Shelmerston used to be a quiet place. You'd only come here if you liked fishing or bird watching. But since the new ferry service started, we get loads of tourists. But what you gonna do? It's always changing.
Is the ferry service what takes the yoga people
Shelmerston's
over?
a smashing place. I'm lucky to call it home. Ah, the bench. Yeah, this is, well, it's my bench. The museum paid for it because I was the curator there. Yeah, and they did that to remember me because, oh yes, I am dead.
I mean, dang.
It's been some adjustment, but not all bad. Yeah, I should probably go and check on the museum, actually. Yeah, I've been collecting the stories of Shelmerston for years now, here in my museum. There are so many stories, and wonderful ones.
I got that. I just want to click until
The museum started
done
off
talking.
small, but just grew and grew.
Oh,
It's
wow,
shut at
we're
the moment,
quick.
of course.
Okay. Can we go up?
Not sure
No.
what's going to happen with it now that I'm no longer doing it.
Interesting. Okay.
I do like coming back here, though. Gives me a bit of purpose, which I've really missed since, becoming dead. Oh,
Since
one
dying?
thing that's been keeping me amused. Since I've been dead, I found I can do some new things.
Commemorating the passing of Morris Lupton, the curator. Oh, that's us. Alright, I'm locked on. Now what? Let's try this. Ooh. Okay, we got some jewelry. Can I, take that? Oh.
Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what use it is, but it's been keeping me quite entertained.
Oh, okay. So that's what that is. How do I get out, though? It's like... Was this? No? Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But the novelty's worn off. I mean, it's been, well, I don't know how long exactly, but an awful long time since I've had anyone to talk to. Well, anyone
There's
to
a
talk
person.
back, anyway.
Oh, wait. That might not actually be someone. What do we got here? Pamphlets? Meet the Bog Woman, this island's oldest resident. Racing. New voices from the edge of meaning. Got ferry sailing. Yoga retreat. Alright. Ooh, wait. I bet we can... That's pretty... Okay, slicing in is kind of cool, I guess, if we need to actually look inside things. Lincoln model? What's inside you? Nothing. What are you, though? Creature said to live on Chelmerston and bring luck. Okay. Someone used this pencil. Slicing in and out is actually kind of cool. I love that there's like the detail. Oh, those must just be business cards. Oh wait, rubbers. Erasers. Badges. But yeah, it's really cool the amount of detail to actually be able to like go inside of these things. Ooh, how much money's in here? 5 coins? Oh. How many treats are in here?
No, I couldn't. That sounds like Sparky.
I didn't realize that was his
you?
ashes. I thought it was gonna be like, find this. Oh, I just did. Sparky? Oh, hi, Sparky.
Morris, come with me. I need to show you something.
Okay. Where are we going?
It's Sparky?
Morris, you worked it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
And you can hear me?
Well, sure. You are talking, aren't you?
Oh, Sparky!
What is it, Morris?
It's been so long. I thought I'd had my last conversation. Oh, I'm so very glad.
I'm glad too, Morris. I've been waiting for you. We need to go...
Oh, wait. Are you really my Sparky? My Sparky girl?
Mostly. The best bits. But listen, I don't
The
know how
best
long
bits.
before the volcano erupts, but it's not long now.
The volcano erupting? But it's dormant.
No. It has been dormant because of the custodian. But the custodian is weakening and we don't know how much longer they can hold on.
The custodian? I mean, what are you talking about?
Chelmerston is volcanic. It's supposed to erupt every once in a while. The only reason it hasn't is the custodian, keeping the island calm.
Custodian keeping the island calm?
Take your time, Morris. Dogs are better at understanding this kind of stuff than humans.
The custodian
I can't help but feel
is a
offended.
ghost.
Yes! Now you're getting it. The custodian is a ghost who appeases the island, keeps it safe to live on. But the current custodian has been doing the job a long time and really needs to retire.
Well, and the island needs a new custodian.
That's right. It's up to us to find a new one. There are 5 prospects that I know of.
We just
5
be
ghosts
it?
still hanging around the island who haven't gone into the west yet. We need to find them and see if they'll take the job.
What if none of the prospects wants it?
If the current custodian fades away and there's nobody to commune with the island's spirit, well, that would be bad.
Bad how, Sparky?
Volcano
Look, all
bad.
I'm saying
You've
is
seen how
Morris
it's smoking.
clearly cares about
we
the
don't
island.
have long now.
Well,
We could just make him the custodian.
could I be the custodian?
Yeah, there we go.
I wish. But Ghost Code 342B dictates that the custodian must be a ghost who has been dead on this island for at least 1,000 days. And we don't have that long.
Ghost Code 342B.
Weird code, but
Well, I
alright.
suppose that makes as much sense as anything else.
Right, let's get going, Morris. Our first prospect is Peter Noach.
Oh, yeah, from the yoga center. Yeah, he died a few years ago, didn't he? Yeah, I remember his funeral on the lighthouse.
Yes, that's the fella. He always had those funny green treats. Let's go pay him a visit.
Okay. Yep,
Wow,
lighthouse.
oh, flying. Oh, this feels nice.
What? Oh, right. Oh, you kind of forget about it after a while.
I always was impressed with this yoga center. Pete seemed like a chap who went through some tough times, and creating this place really seemed to help him.
Yep, and it's still going strong. They're always busy with folks from the mainland.
Yoga center run by a robot. How things change.
Wait, really? That's kind of
Well,
cool.
it seems to be working out, though. So, now Pete's a ghost, so how do we find him?
Well, remember that clue I sent you from inside my urn? The tag?
Yeah?
Right. So that was something special to me while I was alive that helped me channel my ghost. A kind of memento. So we need to channel the ghost of Peter Noach. And to do that, we need to find his mementos.
And how are we going to do that?
By looking into the memories of those who loved him best. People with memories of Pete will have little thought bubbles coming out of their heads. Those are a sign you'll be able to dive into that person's memory.
I suppose that's hardly the strangest thing I've heard today.
Oh, Morris, just you wait. Now, to recap. Find people who are close to Peter, view their memories, track down the mementos, and then leave the rest to me.
So
How is that
people,
all?
then memories, then mementos, then Pete. Yeah, think I get the idea. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go find some people. Peter arrived on Shelmerston to take the job of the lighthouse keeper. He led a solitary life for several years, seldom visiting the town and speaking only rarely before opening the lighthouse as a yoga retreat with the help of a robot called M. Looks like we have 5 mementos to find. Can I go like up or down? Maybe I have to start here. Oh, that's cool. I like your bathroom. Oh, there we go. You have a bubble. Hello. Can I get into that memory of yours? Jennifer Leslie, yoga retreat attendee. Did you know her?
I just got divorced and really wanted to go on a golfing holiday, but my best mate Tammy somehow talked me into doing a yoga retreat instead.
Oh, okay, I see. We're trying to make the memory.
Yoga made me feel weird and uncomfortable. After the first day, I'd basically given up. I thought Pete was a bit angry with me. It was hard to tell.
Is that it? No, okay. Back down.
Exploring the lighthouse, I came across Pete's set of clubs. Bingo, I thought. I wondered where I could practice my drive. I took the clubs up to the observation deck and spent all afternoon perfecting my stroke. The sun was shining. It was the best time I'd had all week. Suddenly, I was aware of Pete watching me. My heart sank, and I braced
Was he
myself
being,
for a
like,
telling
weird
off.
about it, or? Oh, okay. That's not where your head goes. Probably about there. I'm not sure. Oh wait, okay.
How wrong I was. Pete cracked a smile and joined in. Every evening for the rest of that week, we were up on that observation deck, driving balls into the sea. Best holiday in years. I even got into yoga by the end.
Okay, well that's kind of cool. So he likes golf then. Or Jennifer. Or both.
I guess old Pete had a light side after all.
Yeah, he liked golf. You have one in here by chance? Let me just slice into your bag. Look at all the cupcakes. Alright. Maybe in the golf bag? That would make sense, right? Yeah, there we go.
I wonder how many golf balls are in the sea around this lighthouse.
More than we need. Alright. Perfect. Alright, you have fun with your yoga.
Let's find some more memories.
Sounds good to me. Onwards. You don't have fun. You do, though. Let me in that head of yours. We catch her name.
Pete was hard to read, you know? Strong, silent type. But you could tell he loved his collection of Buddhas. He said they were like fat little soldiers that kept him safe. To be honest, I thought that was a bit odd. But he was a great teacher. Pete was very protective about his collection. Hated people messing with them, even telling off Em when she was dusting them.
I mean, I think it's okay to, like, want your stuff taken care of.
One day, one of the Buddhas went missing. Pete was distraught. Not much affected him, so it was a shock for everyone to see how upset he was.
That's sad. But again, not wanting your stuff messed with or lost is probably pretty okay in my book.
All of us at the retreat spent the whole afternoon searching, but we never found it.
I bet I could find it, and I bet I will be finding it. Oh yeah, it's like, is this gonna be like a map? Everywhere they looked.
To cheer him
There
up,
we go.
Em bought Pete a little toy robot. You could tell Pete was delighted.
Okay. So we want the robot
what a
then?
lovely
Okay, no,
gesture.
the Buddha.
She was a good friend, that Em.
Yeah. Who knew that robots could be such good friends? I'm gonna check the vacuum first, just because. Maybe? I don't know why. I saw the vacuum and I was like, you know, maybe.
Oh, what a nice little fella. I'm glad we found him.
Same. go find some other things. People, memories, and things. Basement's actually kind of cool. Does anyone else have... Oh, M. Yeah, I want to see M's memories.
When Pete arrived at the lighthouse, he needed help running it, but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility of a shipwreck, Trinity House sent me to Shelmerston to help keep things running smoothly.
Is that M, like, arriving to the lighthouse, maybe? Keep going. Yeah. Is he not gonna...
I bought Pete
go.
a plant as a welcome present. He introduced himself very quietly, but didn't seem to want to say anything else. He seemed distracted, like gravity was pressing down on him harder than other people.
Oh. Oh. Peter was sad then.
Whenever I would enter a room, Pete would mutter some excuse to leave. I didn't have a single conversation with anyone in months.
But they end up being friends, right?
Eventually, Pete noticed the plant.
And then he was all happy? Aw, look at him, he is all happy.
Then, Pete noticed me. That was the start of what became this plant room. We spent hours in here over the years, sowing seeds and tending our plants together.
That's sweet. Robot or not, I'm sure M was like best friend material. A little bit slower and try to get this memory.
Wow. Robots got complicated, didn't they? Yeah, I didn't realize how important M was to Pete. I suppose everyone needs a friend. Sparky.
Yeah, I would agree. Alright, let's find this specific plant though. Maybe in one of these cabinets. I'm not sure I like that sound. What is laughing in here? Oh, pretty. I didn't expect there to be like little beans inside of it. Alright, where do we think this plant is? Can I actually get inside some of these? Yes. Like, I feel like it's not gonna be inside of another plant, right? That wouldn't make sense. Like, I guess maybe, but... Oh wait, is that it? Oh yeah, it just grew up. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that.
Ugh. Dogs hate all fruit. I'm not going near this, Morris.
That's fine. We got it. Alright. More memories.
Hey, I'm starting to pick up the scent of something else here. I think it's Grenkins.
Grenkins?
Yeah, they're tiny spirits, distant relations of the island spirit. Apparently they bring good luck. When we get close to one, I'll pop up and let you know.
Okay, Sparky.
Wasn't that like that little doll looking thing? Right? Is that where it's at? Like one of these doohickeys, maybe? Oh wait, is that why we like heard the laughter? Maybe the Grinkins laugh. Alright, can't get any closer to that. Not that one. See, none of these look exactly like that one to me. Oh wait, I just realized like there's probably another whole room. Yeah, okay. Any of this stuff? Oh, okay. Well, inside here is the thing that I need. Or at least... Can I like turn this on? Maybe not. Oh, or maybe that's just what it's close to. I'm not sure. Alright, weird. Yeah, this thing is definitely inside of this, but I'm not sure how to use it per se. Go ahead and do this memory.
I met Pete for the first time on a yoga retreat in Goa. He was the best yoga teacher, but very reserved. I noticed he had some army tattoos. I wanted to ask about them, but he would never talk about himself.
I think that's fair. I don't know if too many people like to get into that, so best just leave it if they don't want to talk about it, you know? Alright. How did your yoga retreat go? Oops.
When I got home, I looked him up.
Okay, we did it.
I couldn't believe it. He'd been with Special Forces in Helmand and was awarded a medal for bravery. Pete's unit had been in an ambush. He tried to save a colleague whose leg had been blown off, but by the time they'd reached base, it was too late. Pete was the only survivor.
Yeah, see, I think it's reasonable not to want to talk about that. There we go. Give me that memory.
I booked the retreat again the next year. I thought he was such an interesting bloke. Still waters, you know. And one evening, after class, I followed him down to the beach. I saw him throw something into the water and went to have a look. Picked it out of the shallows before it was washed away. It was his medal. I picked it up. I went back to Goa the following year, but Pete wasn't teaching and it just wasn't the same. Not as good. Then, a couple of years later, I saw an online ad for his new retreat in a lighthouse. I booked immediately. I took the medal with me. Perhaps he would want it back.
I kind of want to see how this ended.
It was the same Pete Noach, and if anything, he was an even better teacher. One coffee break, when I got him on his own, I brought up Helmand in conversation. I wish I hadn't. It was like a shutter coming down. I didn't mention the medal. I kept coming back for the yoga, and you know, over the years I saw Pete mellow. I think the lighthouse was doing him good. He even cracked a joke with the group once in a while. So, that summer, the one before he died, I decided to act. It was the day I was leaving and I showed him his medal. There was a moment of total surprise. I was worried then. But he took it. He turned it over in his hand. The poor guy was lost for words. He gave me a nod of thanks and slipped it into his pocket. I'm glad he got it back.
Damn, I'm glad he didn't react like super negatively to it.
Oh, Pete. I had no idea.
Again, it's probably not something you wanted to talk about, and that's fine. Like, that is okay. Alright, let's dig in through his stuff, though, and try to find it. Just wanted to see if there's actually a match in there.
This is a conspicuous gallantry cross. They don't give those to just anybody.
Alright. I'm gonna try one more time to like see, like, this has to be what it's talking about, right? How do I don't know. Wait, this bird has memories? Hang on. I just want to look in here real quick. We got a sandwich. Some tools. Okay. Anyway, let's see what this bird remembers. I assume like being fed or something.
I was getting ready to lay my egg.
Okay. Then what happened? Is that like the sweet spot? There we go.
But my nest needed that little something extra.
Did you take the Rubik's Cube? Because that would be pretty cool.
I found the perfect thing.
Oh, I did! It did take the Rubik's Cube. I love it.
The human and that metal beast seemed quite agitated at their loss.
I always hated those blooming things.
I'm sorry, like it's just... it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oops. Right? It's just like... I don't know. This doesn't seem like it'd be that important. Especially since it seems like they got it back.
Dogs are actually very good at solving these. They're just hard for us to turn.
Really? That's interesting. Aren't dogs colorblind? I don't know if I believe Sparky, guys.
That's all of the mementos. Now what do we have to do?
Wow, I'm getting a really strong scent. Well done. I should easily be able to sniff out Peter's spirit now.
All right then. What do you need me to do?
Absolutely nothing. Just let me do my thing.
Okay. Do your thing. Go. Wait, what did that say? Click and hold here to release Sparky. Okay.
What in the world?
Okay.
There's many things in the world you haven't seen, Morris.
Those things,
Yep. Yep. Those are all of Pete's fragments. I just need to round them up.
Go get 'em, girl.
Interesting. Do we get to play? Okay, we do get to play as Sparky. I love it. Come here, fragments. Is that all of them? Alright, a couple gray ones. How about now? Oh yeah, let's go first. Here you go. We can do whole again. Or at least the whole ghost, you know, whatever.
Pete! Oh, wow! It's really you! Well, it's me, Morris. Morris Lupton.
Of course I remember you, Morris. It's lovely to see you.
It's
How's
lovely
death
to see you
treating
too.
Oh, well, you know, it's a bit jarring, but, well, I'm having a nice enough time. But listen, Pete, we've come to ask you something. Do you know about the custodian?
The custodian? The person who communes with the island, yes? I've noticed the volcano looks like it's waking up.
Yes, well, that's the thing. We need a new one.
Oh, me? To be the custodian? Oh, Morris, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm the one for this job.
I was gonna say, it'd be
I
a little
spent
bit
my
too
whole
easy if the
life
very
and
first guy said yes,
whole
huh?
afterlife trying to find peace. And lately, I think I found it. I'm satisfied with how things turned out. I'm finally ready to go into the West. I don't want to stay around any longer.
Ah, well, fair enough.
Would you want to come with me? I would be grateful for the company.
Well, that's kind of you, but I do really need to help find a new custodian. Maybe afterwards.
I understand. Well, best of luck with the search then. I'm sure you'll find someone perfect for it.
Well, thanks, Pete. I'm sure we will too.
Well, that didn't go well.
Oh, no worries, Morris. Plenty of other prospects. Well, 4.
Hey, Pete mentioned going into
4.
the West. What is that?
Oh, well, that's a very complicated question, Morris. Just think of it as leaving all this behind. Which is not something we can do now. We need to go find Val. They're opening the sculpture park today.
Oh, is that opening already? Time certainly does move a bit quicker once you're not in the world. Talking to people, it all feels so distant. Though, if I'm being honest, I suppose I was a little buried in the museum those last few years after, well, you know. Ha! You know, you might say I started living like a ghost well before I became one.
Oh, you weren't a ghost, Morris. That museum is full of life, and ghosts can't give belly rubs anywhere near as well as you did, trust me. Now let's get going. We're gonna find Val.
Ah, yes, Val. I do feel a bit sorry for her, having her home invaded by all these silly artists.
Maybe. But at least we have a laird who's interested in doing nice things for Shelmerston.
Yeah, I suppose so. I was never sure about letting all those artists stay on Shelmerston, but I must admit that his heart's in the right place. Well, let's find Val then. After you, Sparky.
I wonder if he started feeling like a ghost after Sparky died, or if there was like a wife in the picture. The sculpture garden, this actually looks really pretty.
My, how the park has changed. I barely recognize it anymore with all these artists buzzing about.
Oh, they're not so bad. So many different and exciting smells.
Yes, well, you and I have always valued different things in smells.
And now we need to sniff out Val. Just like before, let's find some people with memories of her and track down those mementos.
Sure thing. Alright guys, we will continue on with finding Valerie and everything in the next episode. So until then, it's been Ismaie. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying your time, and I'll see y'all soon for more.